Hello, it's Amore Studios, and we're going to go over this 9s, 6 9s, and add 9s one more time. I think all the other methods were just a little too complicated. I think this is more straightforward, but it does require you to memorize the 4 major 7 drop 2 shapes and the 4 minor 7 drop 2 shapes. So they're just 4 note shapes. So we're going 9s and 6 9s and add 9s. And what you do, you're gonna have to use the drop 2s. Okay, it's like you have this one, and then this one, okay, this one, right, and that was a /5, and then the third inversion. So basically, those 4, and then we just add in a note to get the 9, but it's going to be too much to play if you just take out the 5 and just have 4 notes to play. That'll get you there, just to get the sounds. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. Start here with the drop 2. That's what I do down here. And then you add a note to make it a minor 7, and then you shift the 3 to make it a dominant 7. And then we're going to go minor 7, shift the 3 to make a major 9, and then make the 7 a 1 to make it an add 9. Okay, I think this is the best way, but the chord is drop 2 7s. Okay, and then the minor 7, flat 7, flat 3, 5 1, and the minor 7, it's root, minor 7 / flat 3, minor 7 / 5, and then back home it's just 4 of them. Flat 7, flat 3, 5 1. Okay, so you go back and you can pause the video to get your drop 2s, or you go back to my other video. So here's what we're talking about. So the black, that's your drop 2. I'll make it purple. Okay, you start with your major 7. Okay, your major 7, if you have a 3, if you change your 1 to a flat 3, you get a minor 9. So that's what this does here. Okay. It was a 1. You change it to a flat 3 by adding this extra note here. And you have to kind of know your intervals. So the foundation is drop 2s and your intervals and your formula for a 9. Okay, when the 1 turns into a flat 3, the others change as well to flat 7, 9, 5, or flat 7, 2, 5. This is too much to play. And you can delete that 5, omit the 5. They do that a lot in jazz. And you'll see that you'll still have the sound there. You just need the 5 when you sharp it or flat it, like a sharp 9, sharp 5, sharp 9, flat 5, flat 9, flat 5, stuff like that. And then after you get the minor 9, this is the flat 3. So you move it up to a major 3. 1, 3, flat 7, 9, like that, to get the dominant 9. So there's your major 7, like that. Major 7, minor 9, minor 9, dominant 9. Okay. To make it a little easier, if you know this is your, if you know this is a flat 3, this is your, wait. If you know this is your flat 3rd, what's a flat 3rd interval look like? It's that whole step, right? It's that string to string whole step pattern, right? Interval. Okay, that's how you get your 1. Okay. And then what you do, you can cycle through the 9s just to get the sounds, right? Don't do any inversions with this one just yet. Try to get the sounds first. And then the next day, try to work on those the inversions. Remember, you can take out the 5. Okay, so here we go. So your minor 7 goes what? You go minor 7, major 9, add 9. Okay? So it's almost like opposite day, right? You start with a minor and you end up with a major. So you start here. I just started from the flat 7, drop 2, just to make a point, just to show something. Okay, so this is the flat 7, flat 3, 5, 1, drop 2 chord, okay, minor 7. But we want to make it a major 9, so we have to act like the 1 is a 3 in this case, because we're going minor to major. So best way to do it, use a ghost note. You know this is flat 7, and if we know our intervals, we know this little ghost note here. There's your 1. Now make the 1 a 3. There's your flat 3rd interval, right? Remember, your flat 3rd interval kind of looks like that. I mean, 3rd, my bad. Major 3rd interval looks like that. So you just insert that from that ghost note, and you get this chord: 1, 2, 5, 7, 3. Major 9, like voicing, right? But you really want your 2 at the top. So you play with the drop 2 part, the little drop 2 voicing, almost like a slash chord, right? But with a 7 as your chord instead of a triad. Okay, last thing, bonus. your 6/9, it's just fourths, okay? If you know your fourths, 1 and then 3, 6, 2, right? 3, 6, 2. Okay, 1, and then I'll say 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1, 4, right? So this is your 9, your 6/9, I mean, right there. Just using your fourths. And if you know how they're laid out on the guitar, just lay it out, okay? Remember, these are my top 4 strings. Just focusing on what you need to, okay? And then I cycle through the inversions. This one may be too hard to play. I need to try to play it. But yeah, just stay here, just to see what it sounds like, right? And just to get it in your ear. Okay, that's it. I think this is the best way. Instead of doing the shift and flip and all that other stuff I was talking about, I played around just with this, just starting with a drop 2, but instead of doing the shift and flip and all that, too many mental gymnastics, you just kind of make the 1 a flat 3 or the 1 a 3 based on if it's a major or a minor 7 chord. And then once you find that third, put the 1, insert the 1 at the bottom. Okay. All right. Like and subscribe. I'll give some sound examples later on. And like and subscribe.